I know, I know. I need to talk about my first book, Under the Ground. Not the first book I wrote, the first book I published. When I had the idea, I felt, I thought, this is good, this is beautiful, I will hug. So, Under the Ground was born. May I say it looking to the camera? Watch this video to know much more, to know the details about Under the Ground, my first book. It's a book inspired by death, my death, your death, the death of the others, and the protagonist is dead, he's dead. Christian, his name, and he's dead. There's there's an agony also, and death is part of life, right? Um, Life and death are connected. So I start the story in the funeral of the protagonist. And the first part of the book is called The Funeral. It's beautiful because there's this connection, life and death. We don't know much about our lives. We are fighting for dreams, but something is right. Something is right in all the lives, the death. And there's an agony also because my protagonist, Christian, even dead, he wants to scream his truth. During his whole life, he had battles to speak freely. Some people have this wish to speak loud and freely. The first name of the book was not Under the Ground, it was Pendency, because I felt the angry, the fury of the protagonist. So his art was the solution to the pending things. And when I was thinking about the book, thinking, not wrote officially. I was not writing officially. I was just thinking. And pendency was screaming in my mind. But when I saw the book, when I saw the parts of the book, and I started to see the poetry in every part, I I I looked to pendency, pendency, and no, it's not good. Pendency, it's not good to this book. And Under the Ground was born. The protagonist is dead. He is under the ground. And under the ground is more beautiful, it's more poetic. Before I start to write officially, I was thinking so much, and I started to write this book in April, April 13, and I finished in May 3. Yeah, yeah. It's the first, and it's not the first. When I was when I was 11, 12, I wrote the first, and I deleted when I was 16, 15, 16. I wrote the second, and with 20 I wrote the third, my third book, and I published it, but I canceled because I didn't like so much. It was good, but I it was good, but it wasn't beautiful to me. It wasn't beautiful to me. And now, with 23, I had an idea, and I felt in my heart, in my soul, this is beautiful, this is great. So I started to write. I hugged the idea of the book. It was exploding. It was it was screaming in my heart, you know? And so so I felt. So I felt this is the book. Under the Ground is my first book. The others the others were the others.